DMTombstone Live, episode 102. Action. How's it going, YouTube? DM Tombstone Belts back here again with a brand new episode of DM Tombstone Live for you, the folks. And when we get started, you know how I say things. Everything that happens is unsanctioned, uncensored, and anything that happens. Just try to keep it family friendly as possible. And if you're watching this and you enjoy what you like, what you see, don't forget to hit the like, which I believe is right there. Yeah, that like button right there. And as well, check out my main channel if you're new to my channel. You like to see what you're all about, or what I'm all about, especially with these things right there. Check out my like 430 some videos. I think now 432 videos of what I do, especially my most recent one being involved with this, my send out leather strap from Rana Munib, a TV accurate Velcro leather strap for the Intercontinental title. Check it out, like, share, and if you haven't subscribed, please do, guys. Stuck around between 723 to 725. Let's try to at least get it a little bit past the 720s. And I know I eventually want to try to announce the winner of the giveaway. And I know it's like seeing setups for SummerSlam, which is in a couple weeks, which I would say I want to do the giveaway at SummerSlam. Anyway, I gotta say, I do enjoy this leather straps, especially, other than the fact that this part is not as floppy and it has that, looks like it's got a permanent bend, but I'm pretty sure I could just bend that out, flatten it out a bit. It seems odd, it just keeps like a permanent bend on it. I'm pretty sure if I leave it like a certain way for a little while, that bend will go out. But I gotta say that leather strap is amazing. I mean, I've definitely wanted to maybe talk to him again and maybe get my other send out straps for my other belts. And right now, maybe think about getting the WWE spinner belt being re-leathered with this. I think this guy does excellent work. Probably an absolute great send out leather strap. So again, shout out to Rana Munib. He does great work. Look at that, guys. Look at this great quality leather. Maybe the logo he stamped on here could have, probably should have stamped it before he did the tooling so it looks more clear instead of blending in with it. And maybe the logo will be a little bit bigger. Or it could just be the leather or something, I'm not sure. But yeah, nothing else is wrong with this leather at all. It just feels perfect. And I say this guy does great good quality leather work. After all, he did my Hogan 85. And I might say either it's just me or the leather here is a little bit thinner than the stock strap. I ain't gonna lie, because some of the screws stick out in the back more than they did on the stock strap. The stock strap, they're flush, but this, they stick out a little bit more because I think the leather here is a little bit thinner, but I don't know if that's just because that's how real leather is. It's thicker or thinner than the stock straps they do for WWE shop, but look, even the guy, you can see, he literally even does the edges to the point. Like, if you've seen Paul Martin, oh, CR7 fan 28177. Hi, how are you? Yeah, I say, like some people that do leather straps, like, here's the good one from Hassan. When he does the strap, you can see that literally he does the edging for the top layer, but the backing is not covered with like some type of wax or whatever that thing is. It literally looks like it's one piece. Here it just glues the back on over that. But here, this guy, his strap is literally where you cover the front and back with like that. I don't know what it is, like wax or something. What is your name? I'm DM Tombstone Belts. I just like and subscribe. Ashley Jones. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you for being a part of my channel. Yeah, my name's Dan, but I go by DMTombstone belts. Yeah, all right. Yeah. So again, shout out to Hassan's belt, Pez. Hello, DM. Hi, Pez. How are you? Thank you for being a part of my channel. Here again, just showing off my recent thing I got. If you guys check out my last video on my channel, I got myself a send out strap bought for my Intercontinental title. Done by the exact same guy that gave me my Hogan 85, Random Munib. This, I gotta say, this guy does excellent job on basically these. The strap. There's nothing I cannot say that is wrong with this belt at all. It's just, I mean, the strap itself is remarkable. Just other than just the thing with the stamp of the logo. I'm getting bullied at school a lot because I'm black. Well, what school do you go to? Because I remember I got picked on a lot at school as well, and because I suffer from a lot of stuff as well, because I suffer from a form of autism and Asperger's and some form of, I think, maybe a bit of ADHD. But I tell you, I did suffer. What is that? Easy B. Very nice. Thank you, Pez. Easy B. What is that? Is that like some type of very immature for you, Easy B? But man, I forgot. Yeah, I say, you know, I gotta tell you, maybe you got somebody's got to step in and deal with that because no one should be. I am in Turkey on a vacation. Oh, that's nice. But I say no one should be picked on because of their skin, their race, their or their religion, or who they like, and all that. That or sexuality. It's just because now we live in a world today where, like in the end, it don't matter because there'll always be a common enemy, and plus two, there'll be someone that may be picking on the other guy too. So you don't know when. JD Polsky, damn bro, do you have 10 wrestling champion belts? 10? Oh, 10. Uh, 10. Last time I checked, I don't think 10 is the number we talk about. I think we could talk about nearly at 45. Yeah, we were talking about 45 belts, JD. But yeah, like I say, about people being bullied, it's just not right. I mean, because I've been bullied before, and I know before how I usually have to deal with it was just ignore it. And because telling people is today is not the right thing. I mean, some people, it's like the only way you stop them is to deal with them, and the way to deal with them is to just beat the out of them. Because most bullies can't fight. They only look big and tough to pick on the little people because they know they can't fight back. But if you know how to fight and you aim for the and you take them down, they're known not to mess with you. And they say, "Oh, fighting is wrong. You got to ask the teacher." That never happens. That really helps anything. In fact, it probably makes you pick on you more. I mean, I never fought my bullies, but I know damn well that if I could have gone back and changed it, oh, I could have took one of my bullies who was talking about my mother. I threw a wad of paper at him. He turned me around and socked me right in the jaw, and yeah, my jaw hurt for a while there. But the problem was he didn't knock me down. I stood there just in shock, and as soon as if I had thought to do anything with that little, the teacher came in and took us both there, and we both got like I think it was detention or suspension. He got suspended and all that. But I tell you the truth, if I would have known better, like now, if I would have been back then, oh, I would have picked that motherfucker up and slammed his head right up because we were in the science room. You know, the science room and classrooms would have those black granite top type desk. Oh, I would have slammed his head on that thing, curb stomp that thing, and then I would have looked bad, and chances were I might have killed the kid. But yeah, because the kid was picking on me. He punched me, he gave me probably his best shot when I wasn't looking, and he didn't go down. Yeah. Did you have a long waiting period to get your Intercontinental belt? Well, the send out strap? No, no. This Intercontinental title is actually a replica I bought from WWE Shop. The strap, I replaced the stock strap with a send out strap. I got that from Random Munib, and it only took like a week or so. So I say, great quality leather work from a guy. Go check him out. He does great send out leather straps, and for a decent price too. I paid like around 200 some bucks for it. Yeah. But if you talk about like any Intercontinental title, probably like that one from Hassan's Belts. Sorry, I tried to point to the right one. The Hassan's Belts. That one took maybe like a week or two, depending on the mail and that. That one I got from him. But like I say, if you're talking about just the straps themselves, nah, that from Hassan from Random Munib, his strap came in like literally a week or so in after I done finished all the payments. I say you guys quick timing for that stuff. That's not bad at all. Well, thanks. Yeah, because when I got my Hogan 85 from him, he was showing me how he does his work for send out straps, and I saw one for the Intercontinental. I was like, maybe I get one that's for me and be TV accurate. So not only I get a send out strap from him, but as well a TV accurate one with the Velcro and the fake snaps. So this here's the second belt I own that has the Velcro and fake snaps. The first one is my world heavyweight belt that is Velcro but has fake snaps. But I'd say it's my third belt I have that is just Velcro. Because my first belt I had that had Velcro, I mean only Velcro, no fake snaps, was my WWE Network logo belt. Oh, guys, try to reset this. Looks great. Thanks. As I said, I like it better when you get send out straps and make the belts look more TV accurate. Just now, if I can find people that can make one piece belt tips that look like this, you know, and actually are one piece belt tip that require the screws on the back, like the WWE shop version, or it's just a plate, like some, cheap bootlegs do, or because I want to see someone that can actually do a one piece belt, custom belt tips like these. Some people can't. I mean, I see some people try to, and some people don't. I mean, most of my bootlegs, like the Hardcore or even the Hogan 86, they're two-piece belt tips, but yet they still look good. And I know like the NXT version belt tips that have that like the curved part into it. You don't find those. Like people don't make those type of one-piece belt tips. Because I want to try to get one for my NXT tag title, because that's the only belt that doesn't even have the tip, even though the one on TV does. But yeah, I might start hitting up Random Munib more to get more send out straps to replace the stock straps for my belts. Like we already talked about, maybe getting the send out strap for my WWE spinner. I may think about getting a send out strap for my Figs Inc. US spinner, because after all, the strap is flaking, it's peeling, and all that. It's not looking good, especially the fact, even though it because of the plates on there, I've restoned all the stones. On a real leather strap, it'll look perfect. Eventually, I might try to replace all my belts with a real leather strap. Just that maybe when I get to the NXT belts, there'll be more of a challenge, because I try to remove those like the NXT belt or the North American title. It has like those grommet things, and sometimes it's hard to get those things off. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I could buy like more of those, like on the internet, and I just wait for those to come in, and I can just screw them in the back. Who knows? Yeah, I send a link out to My friend Stephen Hammer, I'm still waiting to see if he'll respond or not. If not, I can try again tomorrow. It seems to me it always seems to be something comes up to where I'm not be able to like have him on this show. I'm waiting for a belt to be delivered today as well. Yeah. Well, I did make several orders as well. I did do a last payment order for a buddy of mine. I think his name is Abdullah Rajput. Uh, I made an order for him. That should be coming in soon. Hopefully, I'm keeping them updated on that. So yeah, there's that coming in, and I'm making other orders from as well Hassan, I think, and another guy. I forgot his name. Uh, but I'll look into it again and see how that goes. But yeah, so I got a couple more things coming in. Don't worry, guys. It's more stuff coming on the way. But as far as I enjoy now, and as well, more hopefully getting more stones in the mail so I can start restoning my belts. Already fully restoned my Red Universal. That's 17 fully restoned belts. Now the last one on my list for now to get fully restoned is my undisputed WWE title, and hopefully, once I get that one fully restoned, it's gonna look absolutely beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, hold on one second, guys. Just turn the TV down a little bit. Don't need to hear what I'm watching. Play WWE 2K25, the Island mode. Trey Hodges. Yeah. Well, not yet, because they nowadays I barely have time to even play video games. My constant, I mean, my job that I work at, constantly going in and out. It's just, and guess who my opponent is? Let me guess. John Cena, maybe Roman Reigns. Rando Keith Orton. Surprised somebody. I'm surprised most people like you would know his full name. Like most people just say Randy Orton, but no, it's Randall Keith Orton. Yeah, because it's like his finishing move that he named after himself, RKO. Yeah. Oh, cool. How is the 2K25? Because I wouldn't mind trying to get it when I have time and play it. Right now, I'm just busy with work, busy doing stuff with the belts and all that stuff. Off camera, and plus two dealing with life, man. Sometimes you don't have time to sit around and play video games and that. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, there's that. Looks amazing. Well, that's good to know. I know it seems to be there's a lot of things in there that reminds me of the old, like WWE SmackDown Just Bring It. Like you could travel from the arena and all that and have like the parking lot fights and grab weapons and stuff like that. Like stuff that you haven't seen in a long time on a WWE 2K game. I'm wondering if eventually. I was thinking, do they have like the War Games mode or even the Pajami Prison mode? Because I thought they also like one of the games had a Pajami Prison mode. Taker is at least 90 or overrated. Well, because he's a legend until he's a badass. Yes, War Game mode is in it. Oh, that'd be pretty cool to see that. So the thing, you go into the game, you're playing the match, and you're just beating the hell out of somebody until next you know it turns into like a handicap match. Does it do like how it is actual war games? Like it goes one by one by one, and then once everybody's in them, then you hear the bell ring, and then the match starts, and then you can do, pin and all that. or does it just start with everyone in the match? Like a typical like 6-man tag match, like 6-man tag cage match, or is it like Royal Rumble type way? You're fighting someone, see a time limit, the next person comes in, enters the cage. It's like that. If so, I mean, at least they say they're trying to make games more realistic. Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. It'd be funny, like everyone goes in. Next, you hear like a movie segment. Let the war games begin, and then you hear the bell ring, and that's pretty cool. Oh, yeah, as well. Today, hopefully, my buddy Frank was gonna come over. We're gonna probably do some videos. Yes, exactly. Did you watch the pay-per-view last week? What do you think about? Oh, Evolution. I mean, Evolution. It's been a while since we've seen an Evolution pay-per-view, and it's an all-women's pay-per-view. So my opinion is not as big as other people that probably enjoy that. It's a great. I'd say I give it a great. It's a great pay-per-view. I mean, it's okay. I mean, not all the titles changed hands, all except one, the women's world title, because Naomi cashed in and took it. And now she's going to defend her title at SummerSlam in a triple threat against Rhea and Io Sky. Kane is even in the game and other legends. Yeah, I've seen that, including like TNA legends like Abyss. Like Abyss is in there and stuff. And I even think some NBA stars like Shaq is in there. There's another guy I forgot. But yeah, like there's some. There's going to probably be a big roster for that. But yeah, and I'd like to see most of their all what they have for this game, other than the online mode. And I know I'm not want to try the online mode because I don't want to end up getting upset, getting my ass kicked by people online. George is in it. Who the hell is George? George who? Yeah. So are the Wild Samoans? Oh, Wild Samoans, like the. Well, I know that because of the island, the Bloodline mode. Probably would have the Wild Samoans. George the Animal Steel. Oh, because the thing you just say George, I'm like, say George who? George Carlin, George Clooney, George of the Jungle. Like who the hell is George? But yeah, the Animal Steel, the guy that usually bites out the turnbuckles and that. But yeah, that would seem like cool. Yeah. And I wonder about all the title belts they probably have in the game as well, like from the old school ways from. That eats the turnbuckles. Yeah, that's why I was thinking. Yeah, he was the guy that did that. Because I wonder what as well if they have like a good collection of belts from like the Russell. Like the last game I played from 23 had like the big green belt and all those. And I'm wondering if they have the update versions of the titles. I know they probably won't have the women's mid card titles like the women's Intercontinental and the women's US in there, unless they do it as an update. But I know they have all variations of the titles that were seen in the time. I'm pretty sure even the update version of the Intercontinental title with the blue in it instead of the black. And I wonder if the belts look like they do on the TV, like they still look like they're Velcro or that, or have like the fake, or don't even have snaps at all, or they look like they've been snapped. No, so I'd be like to see if they even go to the old like Bruno Sammartino WWE title, like the very first WWE title is actually in the game, the one that looks like a US belt. Because I know like the oldest belt they ever put into the WWE game would be the big green belt, which was seen in as a as like a plain uh, a plain set you could make as a belt on regular WWE games, but then they brought it out. But it's funny because my belt is actually designed like the ones you see on the video game, where it says Worldwide Wrestling on it. Where the original it said World Wrestling Federation. My stepson brought over a wrestling game last week where you could download wrestlers and wrestling belts that the other people created. I've seen games like that, like the old 2K20 games, like the past couple games you could do that. Because I actually downloaded some wrestlers, like some that look like Superman and Batman in them. Hi, Aram, how are you? I should have asked him the name of the game. Yes. Yeah, I should have asked. Oh, yeah. But I'd say as I say, for all those that are subscribed to my channel, please stay tuned, and don't forget to check out my 700 subscriber bell giveaway, so you have a chance to enter in for a chance to win a homemade belt. What are you watching? I'm just watching some random YouTube video. Uh, yeah, something to watch time. But yeah, I know my buddy Frank will be coming over, hopefully soon. So we can set up to do a long-awaited video of the Frank and DMT shows video reactions. So yeah, guys, we'll just have a good day. And hopefully he'll come in. How is going life? Well, life is going okay. You know, sometimes work can be a pain in the ass, but hey, it helps. And plus, too, with a little extra money to spend, why not add more stuff to the room? After all last week it was pretty good. Went to see the new Superman movie and all that. And just now I'm just like waiting just now just to get stones in the mail. I ordered new stones as well. Did you like yesterday's SmackDown? SmackDown was okay. I was shocked at first when I thought, oh, now they're not gonna have John Cena being the man, defending his title at SummerSlam. But then I'd seen how Cody Rhodes attacks him, and he basically forced John to literally be in that match. And now, see, it's gonna be a street fight. Oh, it's gonna be good. And just me, I think it's time for them not to have Cena held the title anymore and make him drop the belt because WWE is not going to let John Cena retire with the title. It's just stupid. And of course, tonight as well, there'll be I think Collision's going to, and of course, there's Collision to see. I watched the new Aid, and surprisingly, I didn't able to catch TNA this week because somehow it wasn't even on at the right timing. I don't know why. Probably because of Slammiversary. So, yeah, I would probably just let's see. Do you think that SummerSlam is going to surpass this year's WrestleMania? Uh, Not quite sure, but then again, it's a two-night event. A two-night event that's going to compare to another two-night event now. I don't know if SummerSlam is going to be constantly a two-night event or this is just going to be a one-time thing. But who knows? But who knows? Because we only know some of the matches in WWE of SummerSlam, like John Cena versus Cody Rhodes is one of them, the triple threat match for the WWE World Title, and then there's I think it's gonna be a rematch of uh, Becky Lynch versus Lyra Valkyria for the Women's Intercontinental title. Where's Pez? I don't know. I have no idea where he is. What do you think? Which match going to happen in main event in night one? I have no idea. Need to promote SummerSlam better than they did Evolution. I agree with that. Especially, but then again, they've been doing pay per view after paper or PLE after PLE or event after event. It gets exhausted. Mostly if we go a whole like every 2 weeks or so, we get to an event or something like that. It would be exhausting to try to do promotions for it. And plus, too, now we've seen that we're going to have Jelly Roll in a match with Randy Orton against Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul. And it's funny, Logan Paul talking to Jelly Roll like, "Why are you in a company of where celebrities are going to try to be like something like that?" I'm like, man, ain't that the pot calling the kettle black? Because he was a famous YouTube sensation and all that, and now he jumping ship into WWE, and now he's talking crap about like how Jelly Roll's just entering in and trying to get his more fame off of WWE. I'm like, didn't you do that? And of course I'm pretty sure if he tried that with Bad Bunny would drop his ass. Which Superman you like, Henry Cavill or David Cornsweat? Oh, I mean, some of you may not know. I have made a homemade Superman suit of mine, and it looks exactly like Henry Cavill's from Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice. In fact, I could probably just show it up for you. Yeah, if you guys don't know, this here is my homemade Superman suit. I made it all by myself, and it looks exactly like the one from Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice. All all the designs in here is puff paint that I put in myself. The logo I done myself as well. Up close, you can see the texture and all that design, the belt, buckle, and all that, the cape. Yeah, it took me at least a month or so to get that one done. I think night one main event, maybe CM Punk versus Gunther for the. It's probably gonna be that. I've never seen a Superman movie. I'm not a DC guy. Never seen any Batman movies either. Wow. Uh, I like David Cornsweat Superman because he seems like a Superman, a man with positive and hope. I agree because David Cornsweat literally takes a new form of how Superman is. Because the Henry Cavill's, it seemed like he was always untouchable. Like he's all like literally nothing could phase him. Here they make him feel like he's more human than like a indestructible alien. That's why I would say they're both great in their own ways. Uh, but I think now what's why. Henry Cavill is kind of depressed. Well, because of it wasn't. You can't blame him because it was of Snyder's idea. It was how he wanted to make Superman. He wanted him to look like, hey, Pez, bro, comment. I mean, because he wanted to make a Superman more of a darker look character to him. That's what I think they were trying to do. And that's why, like Superman from the Snyderverse, it felt more darker than normal because he wanted it was his image, and James Gunn wanted to be more like the comic books and stuff like that. That's probably why it's a whole lot different of a feel of a character because they just like how Michael Keaton's version of Batman or like How was your injury? What movie will next in DC? I'm not sure. How's my injury? Do you still want to wrestle? I mean, I do wouldn't mind wrestling. Just that I don't know when I may go back. And like I said last time, I'm 100% healed. My injury's fine. But yeah. Well, wow, we're going on. I'm gonna try to do this for about another 5 minutes before I probably end the show. But yeah, I don't mind trying to get back into wrestling. I don't mind if I had time to do it. And the next DC movie, I'm not quite sure of. I know I'm waiting for when Happy Gilmore 2 drops on Netflix. I'll be ready to watch that. That sounds like a good show. Speaking of, pretty sure after I'm done with this video, I may get myself some Subway. Now is mine year. How is your 2025 going? Well, 2025 has been going all right. There, I met the Hardy Boys. I've gotten a couple new belts, reached on a couple of them, got one on new leather. It's been a great year so far. And I'm surprised to think that it's been doing this for 8 years and they almost now close to getting closer to a whole decade. And now I'm doing live streaming. And also live streaming with other YouTubers like Stephen Hammer and Dex. Once my belt comes, I'll probably make another video. Oh, okay. Oh, well, any particular way you could tell me what belt it is, Pez, or are you like me, just don't want to do spoilers and keep it a secret to the day you get it? Is Pete? Oh, okay. Whatever that was, it was deleted. Okay. Oh. But yeah, but I do say so myself. I do enjoy having my belts on real leather straps, especially the replicas from WWE Shop, because that stock strap it'll be good for a while, but then you realize, oh, it's starting to crack in the back. Like I said, my Oval IC has cracks in the back of it, and I wouldn't mind waiting on the NWA National Championship updated version. Oh, okay. Oh, is Peacemaker leak with DC? Well, yeah, I seen about that with Peacemaker. Were you still watching TNA? Oh, I'd be watching TNA whenever it comes on. And to like AEW, be watching that. Pretty much the whole week set. Like Monday is watching Raw. I try to watch NXT, but the thing is hard to watch it at work because like, I got the thing where I can watch my TV stuff on my phone. It's just it somehow doesn't want to watch it when it's on CW, which means I have to watch the stuff on YouTube, like the replay stuff. Wednesday is like AEW Collision. No, Collision Saturday. It's not Rampage, that's Friday. Dynamite, that's it. Dynamite. Is Hardy Boys gonna come back in WWE? Well, they kind of are. Since they're working with TNA, since WWE is working with TNA, they kind of have TNA and since they're part of TNA, but yet they can join up with NXT and that they are technically being part of WWE for now. I mean, it's actually more like how Trick Williams is now the current TNA uh, champion, even though he's a WWE wrestler. Well, okay, we're reaching near the last minute, so yeah. So yeah, I assume the Hardy Boys will eventually get back in there, and who knows, maybe win the NXT tag titles, and then they have a full collection of tag titles. I have to get going. I'll see you guys soon. Okay, see you later, Pez, and hopefully you get your NWA what was that, national championship? Yep, in the mail. Anyway, I'm gonna probably do the outro. So I hope you guys enjoy this live stream. Thank you all so much for liking and all that. And also, if you're new to my channel, check out my main channel where I've recently posted an updated video or recent video about the Senel strap for this belt. Watch it, do my review, and give a shout out to Hassan, no, Random Munib for it. What do you think Dean Ambrose can return to WWE? Well, I don't know. Will we call Dean Ambrose or will it be called John Moxley? Who knows? But I think he's going to stay in AEW for a little longer because after all, I think he said he now signed a 6-year contract with AEW. Next stream date tomorrow. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And don't forget to hit the notification bell. Keep you guys updated when I post live streams and videos. And shout out to my buddies like Stephen Hammer, Stephen Hammer, who does belt reviews as well. And as well, my buddy Dex from Dex TV, or I'm pretty sure he goes by Dex. He does live streams as well related to both to music. Anyway, I'm DMTombstone Belts. Follow me on my social media, like on X at DMTombstone96, and as well on Instagram at DMTombstone96, where I posted pics about this belt that I did before I did on my YouTube channel. Anyway, I'm DMTombstone Belts, and for DMTombstone Live, signing out. Have a good day, everybody. See you guys tomorrow.